Hello everyone and welcome back to Through the Dragon Glass. Before we get started, I want everyone to hit that thumbs up, notification bell, subscribe button, leave a comment, and tell a friend about me. It is very important that you leave a comment because that helps out with the algorithm. Alright guys, we are discussing Disney and the Satanic Bloodline. So let's jump right in. This is part 2 of a many part series. I don't know how many it's going to be. It's going to be a good amount, but it's going to be at least 5, maybe 6, could be more. So let's just jump right on in. Americans have wondered for many years why they feel this country is going down the drain, that there is something seriously wrong but they can't put their finger on it. Look no further than Disney. Disney uses their movies and entertainment parks for mind control but hides behind the wholesomeness of their movies. While Hollywood is morally corrupt, Disney holds strict standards. There are many businesses owned by Disney, like restaurants and wineries, that require strict standards. There were times where Disney required all men to wear ties and all girls had to wear skirts. If an employee dressed too provocatively, they would be fired. If they said any cuss word, they were fired on the spot.
Make way for Willie! I said make way for Willie, you bloated gust bug!
Seymour? You're fired!
They couldn't have facial hair or even drink alcohol, even though Disney flaunted a stash and drank heavily at work. Oddly, Disney allowed his artists to take classes, teaching them how to draw nude women. Disney's motives behind their high standards aren't related to any actual moral convictions, but to hide behind the Wholesome Front. With the media behind him, it became impossible to expose any of Disney's treachery. When the front is lifted, the true evil of Disney is exposed, an evil that is entwined with satanic rituals. Sadly, this does include human sacrifice, which causes mental turmoil on those performing the sacrifice.
Daddy! I knew you'd come back!
Here you go!
Their restaurants are also a front to collect dirt on the rich and powerful. Disney did everything possible to maintain his wholesome front. He was angered when a Disney character was put in a commercial holding a beer. The entire Illuminati puts all of its effort into keeping Walt Disney and his cartoons appearing wholesome. Ronald Reagan and Walt Disney were very close friends with much in common. They were both high-ranking Freemason with a socialist influence in their past. Walt Disney's dad was a socialist leader, and Reagan's mother was best friends with Eleanor Roosevelt. Both Reagan and Disney were FBI informants and involved in mind control slave projects. Disney donated large amounts of money to Reagan's campaign, and in return, Reagan would give Disney political favors.
I told you no one ever came here.
So, Bob, where do we stand on Springfield Forest? Do I get my logging permit?
Well, let me put it this way, Jerry. Timber!
For example, Walt needed a route through a national park so guests could stay at a Mineral King Mountain resort. There was a lot of pressure on Reagan to preserve the national park, but somehow he got his pal Disney a road straight through the national park. Reagan was even the MC for the opening day of the park and came back several times with known occultists. Bob Hope spent most of his time golfing with Disney. Other famous people involved are Sammy Davis Jr., a Satanist, and Frank Sinatra, a mind slave handler. In 1996, the Clintons were invited to Disney for 15 months to celebrate its silver anniversary. Other visitors include every president since Eisenhower, kings and queens, the Emperor of Japan, Robert Kennedy, John Glenn, dictators of Indonesia, the Shah of Iran, and rulers of Romania. Disney received several awards such as the Chambers of Commerce Man of the Year award and honorary degrees from Yale and Harvard. Behind Disney's wholesome image lie pornography, white slavery, Illuminati mind control, and witchcraft. Walt Disney Studio insisted their boss was faultless. He never drank, used a swear word, never lost his temper or quarreled with his wife and family, and never let down a friend. Members of the press dare not write anything negative about Disney and fear their career would be over. Disney created subsidiaries to make porn and violent movies while keeping their good and wholesome image. On the cover of The Little Mermaid, part of the capsule has a penis in it, and a Mighty Mouse cartoon, he snorts cocaine. Madonna is a mind control slave who appears in porn and sacrifice videos. She was the lead actor in Dick Tracy, which is used for mind control.
And you, guilty of attempting to bribe an officer of the law.
Disney also dabbled into hard rock when they released Black Acid Devil. According to Disney, the music has no satanic connection, but has dark, gothic, and sexual overtones. Disneyland and Disney World are programming centers to create mind control slaves. Disney amusement parks are a great place for rituals, porn, and satanic activities. The Illuminati originally used military bases to program people until their actions were brought to light. They had to create a wholesome place that would not raise any suspicions of their criminal behavior. Disney amusement parks are disguised for money laundering, child slavery laundering, and mind control. The Illuminati even nicknamed Disneyland the Little Syndicate of Mind Control.
Brian, we could spend the rest of our lives here. It's perfect.
Sounds good to me. Doesn't seem to be a thing wrong with this place.
Hello, everybody!
After a child was kidnapped and tortured, Disney rides were used to create disassociation from the pain and to keep the abducted child happy and distracted while they were waiting for pickup. Disney has created other program facilities around the world such as Tokyo Disneyland and Euro Disneyland. Euro Disneyland bleeds money, but the Saudis fund it for mind control purposes. Bread and circus is a concept that if you give people food and entertainment, they are easy to control. Disney movies have been providing entertainment to the masses while proving to be highly effective in mind control. The two Disney brothers, Walt and Roy, mastered the bread and circus concept with the creation of their amusement parks and movies, but behind their wholesomeness lies grotesque abominations. Alright everyone, thanks for listening. I want you guys to hit that thumbs up, notification bell, subscribe button, tell a friend about me, and leave a comment. The next video is going to be on Walt Disney. Have a good one, guys.